Hey, this is Marla with Southern Torch, and we are so glad to have John Merrill here, who is running for U.S. Senate. Secretary of State, John Merrill, I'm sorry. How are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me as your guest, Marla.
So you have a big day here in DeKalb County.
Yes, we do.
A lot of stops.
Started early this morning, and we'll be going until late tonight.
Well, as you're visiting across Alabama, and your goal is to get to all 67 counties, what is the biggest concern that you're hearing from Alabama voters?
Well, as of today, since January the 1st of this year, I've been to 47 of Alabama's 67 counties for 284 unique visits to those 47 counties. And one of the things that enables me to do is to stay in touch with our people and to listen to things that are important to them. There's a couple of things that I think are preeminent. First and foremost, we need to make sure that we're doing everything we can to support the president, because a number of people feel like the president is not getting the support that he needs as far as certain issues are concerned.
Right.
Some of those we've talked about before. Some of them are being introduced for the first time to some of your viewers. But we need to make sure that we're supporting the president and his agenda in order to make sure we keep America strong and have America be all it can possibly be. One of the things that's very important to me and important to the people of the state as I move around is the lack of emphasis from Washington on rural America and specifically rural Alabama. We need to make sure that our people are in tune to our rural citizens. 55 plus counties in our state are rural counties. And with that being said, it's important that our people that live in Fife, that live in Henniger, that live in Ider, that live in Sylvania, that live in Collinsville, and Crossville, Fort Payne, and Rainsville, know that the people that are in Washington represent them, that they know their name, they know where their communities are, that if they need to talk to them, they can talk to that person personally and not just a staff member.
Right. Well, yesterday, I believe a bill that you helped maybe write, the 4-week runoff bill that Governor Ivey signed that will reduce the runoff from 6 weeks to 4 weeks.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
Well, we're very excited about that because I had somebody send me a message yesterday in social media and said, why did they reduce the runoff from 6 weeks to 4 weeks? Who would be supportive of that? And I said, the only people that are supportive of having a 6-week runoff instead of a 4-week runoff are political consultants and ad executives.
Yes.
Because those people know they can get additional advertising dollars, and the consultants know they get paid for a longer period of time.
Right.
So what we need to do is understand it's not about those folks. It's about the constituents who are being served by the elected officials. And we physically can meet all the needs of the elections administration process in the 4-week period. So there's no longer a need to have it at 6 weeks. So we convinced the legislature of the necessary reduction, and they agreed, confirmed it, and passed it, and Governor Ivey signed it, so now it's law.
That's great. Now, you being the Secretary of State, you have been so proactive about voting and voting regulations. What is your views on the census, especially here in Fort Payne, as they've just signed the Complete Count Committee and they've showed their support for the census? What is your views on that?
Well, my views are that we need to make sure that only citizens are counted. But what we want is we want to make sure that everybody is served. We also want to make sure that communities like Fort Payne, communities like those in DeKalb County or Marshall County or Jackson County, the surrounding counties here that rely so heavily on immigrants who are here working in construction and agriculture and so many areas that are so important and significant to the survival and the success of Alabama are treated right and well and are able to achieve at the level that they want to. Now, I, along with all of your viewers and listeners, believe that anybody that wants to come to the United States or to the state of Alabama or to DeKalb County or any of the surrounding counties ought to be able to come. But they need to come the right way. And in doing so, it enables them to be able to achieve at the level they want to achieve. It's just like this morning when I was at the courthouse, there were some Hispanic folk that were coming up to go take care of some business. They were not intimidated because I was a governmental official dressed in a suit. They spoke to me. I asked for their vote, their consideration of their vote, because they understand that if they're not citizens, they're working towards citizenship.
Right.
And that's what we want and that's what we need.
Right. Well, we are so thankful that you're here in DeKalb County today. You have a busy day, so I won't keep you longer, but thank you so much, and we wish you best of luck.
Thank you, Marla. It's great to be with you.